Do-it-yourself Dell here, and this year we've accumulated an assortment of high-tech items, being a modem and a router. We upgraded, and just a tip about, just in case something that goes wrong, that you can do yourself simply. And I know you get excited if you're used to something working and then all of a sudden it doesn't work, and maybe it's at a time of the weekend when you really enjoy the equipment and everything and you don't really have availability of help. Well, that's the modem, and you can see the three blue lights here. Sometimes when it's not working right, this won't be the same. It might be flashing or not all the lights on or whatever. And how to fix this item would be to hold this button, and you have to hold it down to reboot it. So I should do that now? Okay. So we're gonna just hold the button down, and it takes a while. It's not a momentarily push the button and then let go. It's I don't know, just guessing 30 seconds. Okay, so we're good now. I can let go. Okay, so I'm letting go of this. Now let's draw our attention to the router. And now this is not the front of the router that we need to be concerned about. We need to look at the back of it. And you can see here, between the middle antenna and the one on the far side, there's a button there. And I have it right there. Okay, so we're going to just push this button momentarily. Okay, pushed it, and we're letting go. Now this should reboot the router, and when this is working right, these icons here will light up, and to me it's a yellowish color, sort of a pale lemony kind of color. And this takes a while. This takes a little bit, but the point is that if it's something that you can fix yourself, and that's the whole idea behind our videos, is to try to help you along and maybe help you do something that's easy. Some other stuff might be more difficult. And previous video went up on the ladder to fix the damage by the woodpeckers, and that might be something that might be out of your wheelhouse. Getting up on a ladder can be dangerous and unsafe if you're not used to it or whatever. But here, you're just sitting at the comfort of your desk, and it's something that might be easy to fit. So far, I don't see any of the lights coming back on yet. So it might be we got one of the modem lights here, and so we have to bring this in. Okay, so turn it towards the camera so you can see as things happen.
So you got to press it to turn it back on. That same button.
Okay, same button in the back here, and so I'll press it again.
And then let go.
Let go.
And it'll boot up now.
Now it should boot up. So again, this process takes a little bit, but it'll get your system back up and running. And sometimes these things when you're on TV get to be a little stubborn, but I guess. Okay, so we got two blue lights here on the modem.
Do you want to talk about that power bar while we wait? You might maybe mention that it might be in a future video.
Okay. So I don't look at the contents of this about how healthy it is?
Correct.
I don't look at that yet. Okay.
No.
That's coming previews. But in the past we've done a little snack item sort of presentation. So we've got this other one here, and we're thinking of doing that in the future. I passed off the other product as health food because it had 1% protein in it. This one's got more protein, and this is more of an athlete's kind of thing. But I suppose people use it for whatever purpose that they feel suitable. So, in being consistent with our other endeavors, and while we're waiting for the modem and the other item there to boot up, we can talk about this, but I'm not supposed to be giving away too much right now.
Just a tease.
As to the calories and the saturated fat and the total fat content and the cholesterol and the as I mentioned, the protein. So that's for a future time, and I guess I didn't. There we are. We've got. That's the internet icon there, which is orange, and it's supposed to be yellow, so we're not ready on that. We got two of the blue lights there, and we still got this snack bar in our hands, trying to distract from the other items. Can't say enough about this. There it goes. The orange disappeared, which is good. Means we're on the Wi-Fi now, and so the process is working, albeit rather slow. So when you do these things, you have to have some patience and not get too excited about it. And in show business, when the people behind the camera want you to expand things out, they go like that. They go. So I got to keep talking here so this might be a good time to remind everybody that we would appreciate it should you decide to comment. And previously I asked for only constructive comments, but we're getting so desperate, we'll take any comments you want to throw at us. And so what was the other thing? Oh, the other thing was subscribing. So a certain amount of subscriptions, and things go well for us, but we're nowhere near that close. So we're asking people to subscribe and comment. I tried doing it in a different language, and it didn't. It's had a little bit of success, but I might have to say it in English. Please subscribe and comment. And how are we doing on our icons here? They're still slowing us up, right? We got 2 of the blue lights out of 3. We've got. Are these? I can't tell in the lights here if these are all coming in. They are. Okay, so the system's working. And as I'll reiterate that when you do this stuff, when you do what we said, to hold this button, and then to, I think for what was it? It seemed like less than 30 seconds, but it probably 30 seconds to maybe be on the safe side. And then you go here and you press the button behind the router. Now you might not have a modem and a router like this one, because this has been upgraded this year, and this as well. So yours might not look the same, but and then so this button here was pressed in. And excuse my gloves, by the way, because these are my woodpecker repair gloves here when I go up on the ladder and shoot in the caulk and everything. And so you have a pair of gloves on. You can see they've already been used. That woodpecker is a busy person with their business. But then you press the button the first time, and then the button on this item here on the router, you just press it once. You just press it, let go. So the second time you press it, let go, and then you see the process takes a while. It takes a while for it to boot up again. But we don't have that third one. When we get the third blue light there, you can see here that these are all like what I call a lemony yellow color, a pale lemon color. And we look like we got all the icons there that we want. And then here we are with the three blue lights here. So it looks like the process is done. And it's one thing that, if you never have to do it, well, it might be not something that you're interested in right now, but at a later time you might. And it might just be, this might be the easier way to do it, without having to call somebody, and that way you become a little bit more independent. And then as these projects accumulate, you might just gather up some confidence and know-how, and be able to start new things. One thing will lead to another. That's just real life. It's the way things work. It's the way it worked here for us. So that's it. Again, this equipment might not be the same as yours, but this has all been upgraded. So, and I tend to have a lot of what I call high-tech equipment that was beyond me at a certain point, but now I'm kind of caught up with it. So, at any rate, I hope this helps, and if not right now, save it for the future, and maybe some value or some benefit to you might come from this. So for now, adios, hasta luego, hasta pronto, etc., etc., etc.